team of the season.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
two seasons now?
Yep.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem. I mean, Saka
Kita
knows that
masuk
feeling. The
game
first time that he was
pertama
nominated, he didn't get it. He's the only guy
antara
that didn't get it.
Malaysia
Yeah.
versus
So
Mongolia.
now Team Malaysia, they are really
Jangan
taking out
lupa
the
di
frontliners.
subscribe guys ya.
It looks like they're going to be taking out the CC as well.
Fanny
So
di band,
Mongolia, do they actually go
Isun
for a
Lancelot
Hayabusa first
Baksia
pick to
Grok
deny it away
Cici.
from Team Malaysia and then forcing them out to use something
First
like a
pick
droid.
Mongolia.
But instead they go for
Kalea.
a Kalia, which I do like this pick. But
Untuk
again, it gives
mapnya Flying
options
Cloud.
for Malaysia to pick out something like a Gatot Kimi again, or Gatot plus the Hayabusa since it's still up.
Yeah, Gatot Hayabusa is a good shout too. So it's either that you are looking for, I mean, there are still a couple junglers left, right? The Joy is one. We've seen the Fredrin and Akai. But if you're talking specifically about assassins, then I agree the Hayabusa and Joy will be the next two on the list. For Malaysia, they go for the Hayabusa. So pretty much expected for Sakai's and the Gatot for Yuns for the 10,000 time.
Yeah, pretty easy to call out the draft coming in from Malaysia here. And now going for a simple combo, picking up the Farsa as well. And looks like they're going to have
Farsa
a
Cho.
but
Wow.
having the Kalia as well as the Cho as well as the Farsa, you kind of understand that there's a game plan from Mongolia.
And not only that, they instantly revealed their gold laner, right? Like they are not.
Could be XP.
It could be XP, but they're not really hiding their plan, and very direct. You know, where they show all their cards on the table. But sometimes it is not too bad of an approach, right? You are not complicating things. You are playing it very, very honest, and Mongolia is one of those countries that play very direct.
Yeah. So for Team Malaysia, in terms of mid laners, there is quite a lot. Stormy has been known to wait for his hero a little bit so that he's able to counter. A safe one is probably Jushin because there's going to be a lot of catch, so you want to use a mid that's harder to catch. Kimi has, you know, basically been the default.
Yeah,
It looks like it is still going to be
Kimi.
Kimi here unless he gets banned out. They're going to be picking up the same thing. Now, in terms of the ban here, I'm looking at Mongolia banning things out like the Ruby, just to make sure that no one can really stop the engage. Like, Gatot is already difficult by himself. Let's not give them much more. Maybe even consider banning out the Lapu, right? Lapu Ruby seems like a good ban for Mongolia.
Yeah, Lapu Ruby, the
Yuzong,
what is that?
Uranus.
Uranus is one.
That's kind of too much.
Hilda, yes. So a couple of options. Probably not the Hilda. It's slightly rare for the Hilda to come out in the second phase. Esmeralda is also a pick that is still available. So it's not easy to narrow down that. They get the Suyo ban from Malaysia now. It's their turn to target the jungler.
Yeah. And now even the Ruby gets banned out.
Ruby
thinking that
di-ban,
Mongolia might wanna
Suyo.
go for a traditional marksman here, something like the Granger or the Beatrix, because there's a lot of catch here. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities to feed over the kills over to the gold lane. Maybe even a Harif, but the Harif just doesn't do well against the Hayabusa.
If there's one thing that we have seen in WEC so far across both categories is that dealing with the Hayabusa is actually harder than it seems.
Yeah.
Because our Hayabusa players have been nothing less than perfect in terms of execution, and even with heroes that we usually see as an answer to this elusive ninja, it has not been an easy task to pin him down.
But in case the Cho does go to the gold lane, in terms of the EXP, even banning out the Ling. You know
Ling.
what? Shoutouts to Coach Arcadia.
Ling
He
di-ban.
researches every single team, making sure that there's no surprises.
Esmeralda di-ban.
I like it. It's a very deep cut, but that is what makes it fun. We have crossed paths before. At least we have shared same international stage before in other tournaments out there. That's why, as much as Mongolia are known as the downloaders, they are also being downloaded by other teams.
I really feel like Lapu is the safest choice here,
I agree.
right? So yeah, they go for Lapu.
Lapu.
So for Mongolia, if they want to go for the Joy, I think it is going to be quite difficult, even just going up against the Gatot by himself.
What about the Fred or Akai? I mean, Fred?
I'm actually pretty okay with the Fred. Like, I'm okay with the Fred, but then if they don't pick up a marksman,
I am Scorpio.
Hellcurt. Okay, now that's...
I am awake.
Now that's a spicy.
These kind of picks are like an espresso shot to me. I am awake and I'm ready. So we get the Khalid too, so it is a Chogo. I love it, right? We say they are very, very honest, with their picks. You know, they wear their hearts on the sleeves, and they're just showing their flavors right out the gates.
So here we go, man. Like, the thing is, we've seen Hellcrypt usually in Rome. We don't even see him in the jungle, right? So this is going to be very interesting. And I feel like for Team Malaysia at this point, they're really thinking whether they want to give a fighter or marksman here to Lolio, because you just don't know. There's a lot of damage here. You got the Cho, you got the Farsa, you got the Hellcrypt, as well as the Khalid. A marksman pick would be pretty brave, but could be effective.
Not only that, there is a madness to the method here with the Hellcrypt, right? The Dark Knight falls, you turn off the light, and look at the heroes that Team Malaysia has, right? The Esport in the gold lane, but these heroes, they work very well with vision. That's how they control zone. But if you blind them, they can't see, you not only deny them for a couple of seconds, but you also protect your Farsa from being found out.
We can see that Malaysia bringing out the WBC special here, which is pick a lineup that has a lot of zone control. You got the Esport, Lapu, as well as the Qatar, even the Kimi. But yeah, like you said, if you deny them of vision, like that's the best way you can surprise anyone, right?
Yeah, I mean even the best boxer out there, if they don't have sight, landing a punch becomes slightly harder.
Kita
There is
dukung
an idea
Malaysia
behind
aja ya.
it. We
But
see
there
the
is the
vision.
assassin in John Wick. It's pretty good, even though he's blind.
Kita kan penonton bayaran.
Yeah, he's Asian, so.
Hey, you know what? Hey, shout outs to Asia.
Shout outs to
all of us.
what's his name again?
I can't remember.
Yip Man. Well, that's his character. I don't remember his. Donnie Yen. Yes, great actor.
Either way, right now for Team Mongolia, we do have to see, because
yang game
there's a
keduanya
reason we
belum main
don't see
tuh.
the Hellcrypt
Jadi
all the
kita
time.
nge-record Malaysia
Because
dulu.
his power spike is a bit tricky. You think it's early game, and then it's like, actually,
Oh, I love this. Go get him! Aizen right in the thick of things. Use is gonna try to hold them back to revitalize. Already used Momo popped into support. Gero though, taking too much damage to invade. Doesn't really pan out the way that they want, but they will get more than just one. Those guys end up going down there under the turret, under the taunt. Oh, what a start! A maniac for Momo. This Lapu off to a
Belum ada
fantastic
1 menit loh
opening.
guys. Masih berapa detik itu, udah maniak lampu-lampunya.
Maniac in history in 40 seconds.
Dude, this is why I love Mongolia.
Belum ada
man.
1 menit
It is
bang.
so fun to watch.
In professional
Udah
play, the
maniak.
fastest maniac. But yeah, no, I agree. It's like, okay, there's no way to
Iya,
expect a
bang.
5-man gank on the buff.
Honestly, 9 out of 10 times this would have worked.
Exactly, yeah.
9 out of 10 times this would have worked. They would have gotten away with the buff and actually gotten a lead. But Malaysia very
XP-nya
ready
nggak cuek
to
ya.
deal with that.
Nggak kayak kalian main
Agero is
XP.
going to feel the brunt of it. Needs to call Aizen
Cuek
into
enak bila ada
bail him out
Tarkal
of the
nggak mau
situation.
join.
Akuma will have to join
Jungler
here as well.
biru
And they're not
cuek.
shy to take the fight.
Cuek
Guys
aja
though
ya.
gladly accepts it. Finds another body. This time Gero goes down. And unfortunately Akuma also follows. So Malaysia definitely getting the better end of that trade.
But it's okay. This is downloading.
This is downloading.
Right? Game 1 is always iffy because you just want to know how would they react. Just say if we get a 5-man gank on the buff, how would they react? You were saying how the Hellcrypt pick woke you up. I'm guessing that gank woke Malaysia. They're like, whoa.
These guys aren't playing. They're committing flickers
Yeah.
to get it done. And
That's a 10 a.m. special.
That's
Suka
a 10 a.m.
gitu
special.
We need
nonton
to play rank games
SRG
at 10
ini.
a.m. and do that.
Apalagi
And
kalau
just-
lawannya
they'll be like,
yang ketemu
yo, I'm
yang
not ready for
imbang
this in the morning.
Yeah, they'll
I
probably-
haven't had my coffee.
And then you will win the trade. Momo. Yeah, either should be safe. You pull that off in your ranked games, you'll probably get like the enemy will probably all chat you, calling you like a coward. Gero turns off the lights, but the shadow is stuck on him. So vision doesn't really matter when you
Karena
have
skill satunya udah
basically
keluar
all the
nih.
way in there. So
Mau
guys, with
kabur kayak
another
mana
take.
dia?
Yep.
Dari
In terms
area
of the
besar.
goal difference, it's a lot. And Stormy takes a bit of damage coming in from Akuma, but Humes secures the kill there, and looks like Aizen tries to fight back.
Oh, get him, Garo.
I respect that Garo, trades a kill, dies himself, but this is the Mongolian playstyle,
beda
right?
kelas
They
ini.
want to download, they want to push you to your limits to see how would you react in every single possible
Mongolia ada
situation.
sistem kan.
And in the game too, that's where we start to see Mongolia really adjust.
Again, we did say that there's a method to the
Kalau
madness.
si Rudy tadi yang main XP mana peduli dia nih jungler kena rusuh.
Now he's trying to refine the
Cuek
method, but
aja
Gero,
dia tuh
he
main
doesn't
berawal
really
di
want to be
XP
there.
kan.
And the point is made pretty clear.
Yep. Gero's only level 4 at 3 minutes here. Sakai's is already at level 6. Yesterday, Sakai's hit level 15 around 9 minute-ish.
Iya, ini telat.
They get the kidnap onto Stormy, so that
Kita
could
kan
result in a kill. Good stuff for Atto with the feather airstrike, but Malaysia responds instantly. Sakai is now pretty much unstoppable. Akuma will have to just give
Jangan
himself
dikasih
away
tahu
so that his
lah,
teammates can get out.
Bang. Kita kan
Double
belum
kill for
tahu
Sakai
ini,
and Gero.
Bang.
Oh man, he's still level 4. Come on, come on. This is not fair.
I mean, like, I think they would consider showing mercy, but it's 10 a.m. They're like, in a way, autopiloting, but for them to autopilot is kind of scary.
Or they thought of showing mercy, but sadly, you know, Mongolia pulled off a 5-man gang in the jungle, so they were like, okay, this is how you want to play it? We'll play it. And Sakai's is gone, like, that purple buff is gone. What are we looking at? A 5k goalie.
So the fastest game so far in WEC is 8 minutes in and 24 seconds. It was during the group stages here. 4 minutes in,
Kok
and
namanya
Team Malaysia has
Atto,
about 5,000 goalies. Stormy just killed
Mongolia
off
namanya
Eisen.
Atto.
16-4. Sakai's goes in, and good flicker to disengage the Ogi shadow kill. And look at this. The turrets still have that shielding. That's how early this game is.
The good thing about this Malaysian draft is that they are not the best at sieging, right? So don't worry about record-breaking game time. Is Garo? Wow, that's actually quite a lot of damage.
Hey, it's all damage. This is the WC meta. Hold on,
Get him, get him! Oh, nice try.
Yeah, Blazer still gets the kill there. Eisen is stuck. Stormy able to get that
Oh,
one. And Garo
lihat
goes
tuh,
in.
Elkar
Tries to get a
6 kali
kick
udah
on
mati.
Stormy. Stormy still survives. Has to Shunpo away. And
Bentar
Atok is
lagi
there just
8 lah
to
tuh,
protect him from
08,
Momo.
19.
Yeah, WC, man, it's all full of damage. Sakai jumps in with the quad shadow, and Akuma gets taken down. Legendary for Skies.
And talking about not catching a break, even Mongolia, they just fighting. The flying clouds helps them back in. And Garo gets the Neski effect. Finally finds a shutdown on Stormy.
Yep.
Look, mad respect, right? 1 and 7, you're continuing to put up a fight. No hose bar, right? 21 kills, by the way, for Malaysia. This is what, 5 minutes, 20 seconds in. It's an average of 4 kills per minute.
Let me just say what I woke up this morning.
This was one of what you expected.
I did not thought this was how we're opening up the game. Hey, Stormy got caught. You know, shout out to Mongolia.
Kena kiminya kan.
Cool damage. Look.
Pretty crazy. The fact that they took the flying clouds, they went to the mid lane, they cut between the turrets, and they still found a kill.
Husky, it's great that we're working
Udah.
so that we don't have to play rank
Udah
for a
banyak
while.
obat ini. Ayo
We were
besar
talking
nih
about
guys.
how WEC will have its own pocket meta, and the pocket meta is 5 damage.
And honestly, I thought yesterday was bad enough when Boxy was sort of solo the Lord, and now we get this 5-man gang. I want to try out this tech. We should gather our friends and
Yeah,
do a
just go
5-man.
5-man damage, right?
Yeah, we go 5-man damage, 5-man level 1 gang. We need a comp that can make it happen. So the Khalid is the key.
Khalid is the key, yeah.
Is the key. Because
No, actually, no. You can change it with something like a Thomas.
that too. But Khalid closes the gap easier, right? Because of the passive. And I assume that's the ingenuity behind it. See,
Tapi tadi kalau berhasil aja Mongolia di awal tadi, bahaya ya.
We haven't seen that yet, I think.
Offline clouds,
Tapi
Khalid.
gagal.
Will he find an angle? I know he wants to go in.
Or he's itching for like a good tsunami slam. Okay, he's not going home.
Well, Gero's there. 1v1, Momo, level 10, level 7.
You can do it. You can do it, buddy.
He does have one item. It's not gonna be enough.
Look, that's 50%
Siapa
of
ikut? Saya
Momo's HP. And look at the difference, right? Gero is 1 and 8 before that. Momo was 7-0. He was able to do half of his health bar. That's very respectable.
Hey, who knew starting the game off with the Maniac gives you a bit of an advantage. Atto gets taken down by Sakai. All the while, Momo still goes up against Garo.
This is fun. This is fun to watch.
Oh, it is.
It is very fun to watch. I'm pretty sure that even on the losing end, it doesn't feel exactly bad. Flying Clouds again back right into the midst of things. And a free delivery for Sakai and Lo Liao.
Well, if Malaysia is chasing after the fastest game time, they're on track. 7 minutes and 26 seconds here. They're already inside the base, dealing with the inhibitor. But look at that. Eisen gets onto Stormy, but the AOG connects onto Atto. They really want to get a kill. And Eisen taking quite a lot of damage. Finally gets taken down by Lo Liao. But Mongolia has done enough. Malaysia has to go back.
Filipina kok belum main ya guys ya.
Wow, Sakai still got the outplay. If there's one member
Ini
on
mau
the side of
ngeliat
Malaysia
SRG
that Mongolia
ketemu
really wants to
apa
piece up is
gitu.
definitely Stormy, because Stormy went down 5 times. They were throwing bodies at him. Top inhibitor goes down, mid inhibitor goes
juga
down.
belum main lagi
Is
M7.
this a record-breaking one? It could be actually. If they just gun down the crystal right now before the mini wave gets cleared out, they could actually end the game. But the catapult will eventually get destroyed, and then the traction
Mungkin
pulls
kelasnya
Akuma
udah
buying
beda
time.
guys,
They get a
ah.
lashing it off onto Atto. Lo Liao is just going for some barbecue there. 15.9k, 16k goal advantage. Malaysia looking to try to close it up, but Iesf's not making it easy. It's the guys. He's doing his best. That's a double kill. Stormy goes down for the 6th time this game. A random AOG on his own minion wave. Malaysia would take game 1, 8 minutes and 32 seconds in.
Yeah, unfortunately not the fastest
Easy,
time.
man.
But they got pretty close. They got pretty close.
Tapi kalau tadi berhasil di awal Mongolia itu bahaya. Bisa kalah juga Malaysia.
Now this is how you start the playoffs.
This is
Tapi
how
berat lah
single
kalau
limbs, by the way.
kalahnya.
Let me remind everyone.
This is single elimination, is it?
Yes.
I love it.
That was amazing.
Kita lanjut di game kedua, guys.
You too, thank you.
Yeah.
These teams are great.
So let's recap